Hello everyone, and welcome to a new lecture for international reporting. Europe is probably the part of the world that we know the most about, and I don't want to go through every country, but I wanted to give an overview of the European Union, the kind of governing body that a variety of countries have agreed upon to have an international grouping, if you will, which doesn't supplant the individual country's rule, but plays a significant role in Europe. So if we look at Europe, Scandinavian countries here, former socialist USSR dominated, Austria, and then Germany, now combined, Netherlands, United Kingdom, Ireland, Luxembourg, Belgium, France, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Malta, and these are all members of the European Union. The overview of the European Union is it's 106 million square miles, which is number 7 in the total configuration of countries. Population is 500 million, which is number 3. The domestic gross product is second to the United States. That kind of goes back and forth between China and the European Union. The growth rate is actually quite small, however, at 0.1%, and the per capita income is $34,000, which is number 41. In terms of the history, after World War II, leaders started the European coal and steel community, which included Belgium, France, West Germany, Italy, Luxembourg, and in the Netherlands. And that became the European Economic Community, or the Common Market is what it was generally referred to, in 1957. In 1973, Denmark, Ireland, and the United Kingdom joined. 1981, Greece, and then 1986, Spain and Portugal. So we haven't gotten to the European Union yet. The 1992 Treaty of Maastricht laid the foundation for cooperation in foreign and defense policy, judicial and internal affairs, and the creation of an economic and monetary union, including a common currency, the euro. In 1995, Austria, Finland, and Sweden made the membership 15. And in 2004, Cyprus, the Czech Republic, Estonia, Hungary, Latvia, Lithuania, Malta, Poland, Slovakia, and Slovenia all joined. The executive branch, it has heads of state and government meet 4 times a year in the European Council. The Council of European Union, the ministers of each EU member meet regularly in different configurations depending upon the subject matter. And the European Commission is headed by a college of commissioners composed of 28 members or 1 from each member country. Each commissioner is responsible for 1 or more policy areas. In terms of the legislative branch, the Council of the European Union includes 28 member state ministers with a total of 352 votes. The votes are roughly proportional to the member states' population. The European Parliament, which is one that you probably heard more about, is more than 700 seats, which are allocated among member states in proportion to population, and members elect by direct vote in each country for a 5-year term for each of the seats. In the 2019 election, the European People's Party, led by Manfred Weber, won the most seats in the European Parliament. Despite this, the European Council decided after the election to nominate Ursula von der Leyen of Germany as the new Commission President. Von der Leyen is a German politician who served in the federal government of Germany as the longest serving member of Angela Merkel's cabinet. She's a member of the center-right Christian Democratic Union, which exists in a variety of countries. The center-left and center-right parties suffered significant losses, while European Union centrist liberal, environmentalist, and right-wing popular parties made substantial gains. The judicial branch, there's a Court of Justice of the European Union, organized into the Court of Justice, General Court, and Civil Service Tribunal. Consists of 28 judges, 1 from each of the member states. And the Court of Justice ensures that treaties are interpreted and applied uniformly throughout the EU. It resolves disputed issues among EU institutions and issues opinions on questions of EU law referred to it by member states. There are some problems that have existed. The Greek government revealed that previous governments had been underreporting the budget deficit, which was huge. The crisis subsequently spread to Ireland and Portugal while raising concerns about Italy, Spain, and the European banking system. Immigration from poor countries to richer countries has happened. So, for example, I recently visited Greece, and quite a liberal democracy, but a high anti-immigration sentiment there. Turkey's issues as European or Asian and its Islamic leadership has created some problems. And there are difficulties between the poorer countries and the richer countries. So, for example, Slovenia and parts of the former Yugoslav Confederation versus France, etc. Brexit was a big deal. The United Kingdom voted in June 2016 by a slight margin to leave the European Union. It was an anti-immigration and an anti-tax vote. It will result in a loss of business and trade, but it may hurt Europeans more than the United Kingdom. It's probably something that will continue to create some friction between the United Kingdom and the rest of Europe. So that's it for now. Thanks very much, and we'll see you online. Bye now.